Welcome back to another episode. Thank you so much for joining me today in another live Q&A. Sorry, I'm a little bit late, but I hope you guys are having an awesome and wonderful day. Please let me know in the chat what's going on with you guys. Where are you tuning in? We have Pernilla, we have Nancy. Says good morning, Giants. Good morning to you, and also we have Pernilla. Pernilla, welcome back. Very happy to have you back here. And I hope everything is well with you. It's been a while. We haven't seen you here, so I hope you're well. At the same time, today we're gonna talk a little bit about the new stuff that's happening around the world. At the same time, how is it affecting us with Amazon, and also we're gonna talk about what's going on with Amazon freezing all the non-essential product shipments to its third-party FBA sellers. And also, we're going to talk a little bit about how this global pandemic is going to affect our business and how we can deal with it. And at the same time, we're just going to talk and get together, and we just keep supporting each other in this hard time, especially all of us now. We are home. Most of us were at home, depending where you are tuning in. So if you're from US or Canada, you actually, most of us are actually not in lockdown, but we're shelter in status, so we're all home. So let's talk about that also and see how we can use our time efficiently to be able to get the best out of our time that we have alone or time that we have at home. I know there's a lot of stress. I know a lot of you are stressing about the business itself, or they're stressing about how life is going to go on, and especially with all the fear that we have right now with Corona, at the same time with Covid-19, how we have never seen something like this. But I can assure you something, that we're going to get over this. It's not the first time that happened. We have many times that Spanish flu and flus like this pandemic that happens, and we'll get over it. It's just about now, quarantining ourselves and making sure that we don't spread it a little bit more, and not to hurt the people who are really vulnerable at this time. And we need to be considerate about it, and also use this time to be able to improve our skills and be specializing in specific things that will save our jobs at the same time. As we see, guys, before we get into everything, I just want to welcome everyone. And let's see, if you have any question, leave it in the comment. Let me know your thoughts, what's in your mind, what the things that you're worried about, what the things that doesn't make you sleep at night or you think about all the time. And I really would like to know a little bit more about you, a little bit about how you feel, how you perceive all this information that happens kind of overnight. But I really think we need to stick together as a community, as a Giants, and get together and cheer up each other to get over this struggle that we're having right now, because it's very, very important for us to get together and make sure if you see someone who's having anxiety, to cheer them up, or people who are suffering with their business, especially now with what's happening with Amazon not receiving shipments and how the sales are slowing down because a lot of products are related to gathering or related to parties and really getting hurt and they're getting hit hard. And also, I'm going to give you an update about what's working with my brands and what the things that are not. So I would like to give you my own experience. So don't think everything is beautiful and still making all this money and all this stuff. I'm going to give you an update of my status as well. And I would like to hear your status as well of sales, how the sales are happening, everything. So please just keep telling me what you are guys doing and how you are, what's in your mind. That's all what I would like to know. And let's get more communication together. Let's be back and forth together. And I don't want to be the only one who's talking about it. All right, let's see what we have. Pernilla said, thank you so much, Nancy. Thank you to you. Yeah, we missed you a lot, Pernilla. You're the first one who actually opened up the door of the store every live Q&A. And it's really was hard not seeing you for the past few weeks, but I'm very happy to have you back, and I hope everything is well with you as well. I had an alarm for 1 hour later. You know what? We're very flexible with the time. If you guys wanted to do it a little bit later, I can. It doesn't bother me. I'm always staying home anyways on Saturdays, no matter if it's quarantined or not or shelter in. I'm always home. For me, it didn't change much, except the fact I cannot go out and go to restaurants or go to Walmart or go to things that very easily. But hey, it's something hard, and we're gonna get through it. We have Nancy Person says, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Nancy Parsons. I appreciate you. And we have Aaron Daniel say, good morning, Sad, and everyone. Good morning to you. We have Audrey says, hey, everyone. Hello to you, Audrey. Very happy to have you here. I don't know if you're still at work or not today, or you're actually, you're not allowed to go to work. So very happy to have you here. At the same time, we have a question about shipping costs have tripled overnight. We'll talk about that. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Please, little bit, give us more information. Do not just give me like shipping costs have tripled overnight. Exactly what do you mean? Is it UPS? Is it FedEx? What is it exactly that went high? And let's talk about it a bit. Iron has a question. We'll take care of it. Just leave me all the question. I will be able to do it a lot. No problem. Hey, Sad, Stoyan. Hey, how you doing, man? Very happy to have you here. Very happy to have you with us today. Stoyan, thank you so much for joining. And I feel at this point, Audrey has also a question. Arbitrage may be more stable. Let's talk about all this, actually. And that's why I want to come here and talk about this stuff. And let's see what happens. All right. So how this is my opinion, and that's what I think is going to happen. And how this thing is going to affect us as an Amazon FBA sellers. This actually a big statement from Amazon, and it's a big proof that Amazon itself as a business is kind of recession proof. If anything happens, it's the only stock in retail, Amazon and Walmart, the only two retailers that really their stock went up, the value, and they're the only people in this hard time. They're actually hiring people. Amazon is hiring 100,000 people. They're looking for 100,000 part-time people to compensate for all that surge of sales. There's a lot of big sales. It's happening, but it also depends on the products, depends on the category. And at the same time, we have Walmart, which is adding 150,000 people to their line, which is really awesome. So, retail or e-commerce itself, it's really stable. I feel it's really kind of recession proof. Now, for sure, some products are going to get hurt. But don't forget, it's not apocalypse. It's not like, hey, we're done, that's it. Amazon is not going to, is not going to be like no sales anymore. It's going to happen some sales after that. It's going to end. All what we need now, it's the uncertainty that we're having in our world right now and about us as Americans, as Canadians, as the whole world. It's not knowing when this thing is going to end. But if we see what happened to China, and I know there's a lot of things, hey, China is, look what happened. Now they have no cases for the third day, but they get over it. So we're going to get over it as well. We're not third world countries. We don't have the right equipment. We don't have the right knowledge. We have everything that we need, except that we just now need to increase the production for masks and everything, and we're going to get over it sooner or later, right? So it's a matter of hopefully 2 months maybe. I don't know, that's what they're saying, but all what we need, it's antiviral, okay, to stop someone getting the disease or the virus, or we're going to get a vaccine. So these are both. We need to educate ourselves about that. The vaccine, yes, there is some trials for other product for some vaccine out there that they're testing right now, but they're not approved. They tell you for any vaccine, it would need at least 12 months to 18 months. So now, if we don't have this, now the second thing we need to look at is actually the antiviral medication, which is something that they can be able to do within 4 weeks to 6 weeks. That's from what I have been reading and also listening. I'm not telling you not to listen to the media. Media is a good source for you to need to pay attention to it. You don't need to go ahead and do gathering. You need to have self-distancing and all this stuff. And I preach by that. Wash your hands. Do everything you can to protect yourself, to protect your family, to protect the other people who are around you, who are in the critical age, which is over 60. So we're gonna get back. The only issue now, which is uncertainty, is the business or the economy. Now it fell off. Is it gonna have a V shape? Is it gonna go back up, or is it gonna go down and it's gonna go slowly up? I believe it's going to get back up way sooner than 2008 or 2009. What happened is something is going to happen within maybe right away. And if there's a lot of bailouts, there's stimulus plans, hopefully they're going to be able to help us. This time we're more prepared than 2008 and 2007. So that's been said, for sure some people are going to lose their job. For sure some people are going to get bailed out. For sure some businesses are really doing very well right now, but you cannot be the sheep. You need to be the lion in this kind of hard times. And hard times like this build leaders. They go ahead and build lions, build people who see opportunity in bad times. It's very, very hard to think about it. Trust me, the same thing here. I get the same thing as any of you. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you get anxiety, sometimes you hear the news and you get a lot of things going on. But you need to be strong and you need to educate yourself. Once you educate yourself, you'll be able to get over it. So that's being said, I think Amazon is going to be recession-proof. I think the sales are going to go back up once the gathering is going to come gradual. It's not something like I have two brands and kind of party stuff, and actually the sales plummeted to kind of 0, 1, 2 sales a day. That's it, where it used to make 20 to 40 units a day. So I know it's going to be hurt, but when it comes back, it's going to be gradual up. So it's nothing. And now the time, actually, I feel there's opportunity, which is the weakest link, or the weak people are going to leave this business, is going to leave the private label. And that's good for us, people who are really committed with that business, who really wants to make it happen, who are really not scared of. Now we're going to see the people who are really serious about the business, or they just want to say, I'm entrepreneur. Now is the time for people to shine. So I really think it's the best time for you to start still doing private label products. Maybe you're going to switch your product selection is not going to be the same thing, maybe, or you're going to be more selective about your products. That's going to happen. But I believe the competition might be going down, and it's going to be more opportunity for people, and it's going to be less competition, hopefully. That's what I think is going to happen. Now, Amazon, it's really cool. Now, the only thing is going to be, it's about what and retail arbitrage and private label. I don't think one is better than the other. I believe every business model has its own. Every business model has its own potential and has its own good and bad, pros and cons in every business model. Now, retail arbitrage is very good for building capital, for you to get some product, you flip them, you're not going to lose a lot of money because you're buying a product that's well-known, has PSR, has well-established. You'll be able to sell it back even if you break even, which is really good thing. Now, the only thing in the private label, which is going to be, it's a little bit like takes longer and a little bit more risk, because you're building a brand new brand. You are actually building a brand from the bottom to the top. So this is going to be a little bit more challenging, but I think both business models are still valid. And actually, we're supposed to do the mini course, the RA mini course this week. But actually, I had to sit with my team after what happened with the quarantine, and we're thinking, I don't think it's the right thing or responsible thing from us or from me to be able to tell you, hey, go ahead and do retail arbitrage. Right now, we can do online arbitrage, but I don't think it's going to be very efficient. Or maybe a lot of people are going to take, because I'm going to say retail arbitrage has more money than online arbitrage, and I don't want people to risk their life and going to Walmart and doing some nonsense on buying products just to make the money, which is now is a very, very good time to buy, but it's the risk. I just finished my last shipment on Monday. I bought more products, more toys, and once I got them, I shipped them, and right away Toys R Us shut down the same day, closed all their stores. But we're selling very good on retail arbitrage and supplement, really, really good. I'm going to show you also. I actually run out of products in the supplement, and I had to just replenish last Monday, and still not even processed. Actually, if you buy the product, will be in the week of April, and still I'm selling. I will show you later on. I'm selling like really good units now, even if it's not available. So for me, I don't think you need to let that fear comes in your heart. I think you should still, now is the perfect time for you to do product research, do some a private label. Is still a good time for you, because private label takes time, 2-3 months until you find a product, differentiate it, contact suppliers until you'll be ready. So that few months that you're sitting home, instead of we seeing that 70% increase in gaming, I think you're going to be the one who's going to be Amazon FBA giant, and you're going to be a giant yourself, and you're going to go ahead and look for opportunity and look for things right now. And actually now the price is going to be low. If not a lot of people are going to buy products, you're going to find a very good prices for you to be able to launch a product. So do not leave that this things to shake you and worry you. If you see the stock market as well, people are, I mean, the people who are just got into it to say, I have a YouTube channel, I'm a stock market expert, they're now crapping their pants. Okay, they're crapping their pants because they didn't expect it. Everybody do well when everything goes well, but everything goes down, who's going to do well? That's the most important. Who's going to be that person? And I hope everyone understand that and understand there's opportunity in everything bad. Wealth always made in bad times. And now is the time for you to be able to do something, think different than the sheeps, and be a lion yourself. Forget men, people. Stop listening to people. Like, look, most of people who are hoarding food and hoarding toilet paper, not because they need it, because they saw another person who had a cart full of 10 bags of toilet paper. So they're sheeps. They're following people. Everyone's sheep is just following people. You don't want to be that. You're becoming entrepreneur and watching me, watching channels on entrepreneurship for what? Because you want to think differently. So do not let this affect you. Do not let it affect you. Trust me, I understand the pain. I have products. Half of my sales are down. Half of my products down. Like boom. It's the time to panic. A lot of money to be there, but no, it's okay. It's gonna pass. When we come back, we'll be able to be good. We need to. It's 2 months. I think you can handle 2 months, and I think as a business owner, you always have 2-3 months worth of savings to be able to help you within that hard times. If you realize why the stock market is down, because people becoming greedy, people are making so much profits. Instead of reinvesting back in the business, or they buy back their shares, buy back their stock, or they're actually just giving it to their stockholders or shareholders. They don't have the savings. That's why it's collapsing. You tell me 2 months you couldn't stop as a business. You couldn't hold your employees for 2 months. That means your sheets, your budgeting is not right. So that's what's happening. And I think it's really disgrace for big companies not able to handle 2 months and putting too much stress on people and firing people and laying off people. And we never know what happens when we come back. I mean, some people are not going to have the job, but do not let it phase you, please, guys. Always going to be bad news. You're not the only one. Everyone globally having the same issue. But I believe now is the best time for you to find product, to start looking for products, and start to look into private label, start educate yourself, and start finding opportunities where you can help. Do not do masks. Do not do hand sanitizers. I get so many people telling me, hey, mask and hand sanitizers. I showed you last time about the suppliers or wholesalers who want to sell me gloves. No, sorry, not gloves. Masks and hand sanitizers marked up. I'm not going to buy them. And also today, I just got another email. I'll show it to you. Another email. They're selling masks. Look at that. 1 to 2. Look. 1 to 3 days delivery. All in stock. They have the N95. They have the regular masks. They have the suits, and they have the thermometers. Anybody, do not do it, please. It's going to be a fidget spinner. Everyone's going to get into it, and within 2 weeks, the stock is going to be back up. Now, already they have the Defense Act in the States and also in Canada, which is manufacturers who are not manufacturing masks or medical supplies are be able to retool their manufacturers to be able to produce them. So we'll get a lot of them. So do not do that. But it's a perfect time for you to find a product, launch a product, and look into this business. So that's why I have discussed it with the team yesterday, and we are going to do a private label series. It's not going to be very intense, but it's going to walk you through from the start to the end. It's going to show you, the little how to start, how to open an account, how to do product research. I'm not going to share all the product research methods that I have. I'm going to share one with you. I'm going to use helium-10. At the same time, we're going to use how to differentiate, and we do the whole process for you to be able to tune in, get together as a community, help each other, even if we have the social distancing that we have, but with the internet, with the YouTube, with everything, we'll be able to get together and have something to do every week. So maybe we can have 2 sessions a week, and we'll be able to go through everything, and then we can have live Q&A and everything. I think this is a good opportunity for us to learn and get together and get over our fear, because now we have a lot of time in our hand that we're watching. We're watching maybe Netflix and chill. Maybe we're watching a lot of media and a lot of emotions going back and up. Let's get together and let's do something better for us and our families later on. We want to build a business. Now is the best time to know. You relying on other people and working for someone else, you're putting yourself in danger. And I told about my story. Every time I work for someone, I get laid off all the time. Until I start my own business, I become responsible for my own income. So now if you're in that boat where you're getting laid off, maybe the time to think about it. Hey, I'm so dependent on someone else. Maybe I need to start a business that maybe make me $500 or $1,000. I'm not asking for much. $500,000. Get it to yourself and be dependent. So if something happens like this, you're safe. You and your family are safe. I'm not telling you go leave your job. Let me sell you the 9-to-5 dream. All the shit. I'm not gonna do that. What I want you to do, get something for yourself. Build it, even if it gets you $500 to $1,000. In these times, $500 or $1,000 means a lot. It can be your mortgage. It can be maybe car payment. It can be insurance. Whatever it is that you need. So go ahead and do better. All right. I'm going to get to all your questions, guys. So please just keep leaving them. If there's anything here, let's go ahead and do it. Now, since let's talk a little bit about the no shipment till I think till April 5th. And that all depends on a specific product. So Amazon, what they did, and I didn't want to come up right away on that day when that happened, and March 17, and I come on and say, hey, oh my God, breaking news. Amazon suspends all shipments to them, and there's only specific categories. I think people who does this kind of things, I think they're just because it's going to be something trendy. It's going to be more views, more scarcity, but I don't work this way. I like to sit down, calm down, get as much information as I can, and then I'll be able to make my own opinion, and I'll be able to deliver it to you and have more information. If something happens right away, we don't have the right information. So we need to sit down, calm, and that's what actually I'm very happy in this kind of crisis that's happening. I'm still holding myself, holding my nerves and making sure that I am in control. Happen. You don't need to get panic. You don't need anything. Just sit down and think about plan B, plan C, and plan D. I always think about the worst case scenario and everything. So you think about it, you sit down, you'll be fine. So do not just go ahead, jump into conclusion. Okay, so what's happening is Amazon is not accepting some shipment, so you cannot allow you to create a shipment or a shipping plan on Amazon on the back end for non-essential products. So only the products that are actually essential, like medical, supplement, there's specific categories that I'm going to share with you, specific categories that's really important for now. You're allowed to create a shipping plan and you'll be able to send the product. Now, For the rest, they can. For the ones who cannot, they are in a little bit of trouble, but there's nothing you can do about it. All we can do is wait until April 5th and everything goes back. Now it could be extended maybe, but until they find those 100K, maybe 100K people that they wanna work with. So let's go ahead and look at Jungle Scout. Had a very good article, and let's see what does it mean to us and what kind of category are in and what category not. So give me a second. Give me a second. Love my life. Down. All right. Where are you, man? Okay. Okay. So this is the article. I'm going to leave it in the chat as well for you guys to follow. So let me put it in the comment. It's a very good article that came out, and basically it says, what does this mean to US and EU Amazon FBA sellers? So the Europe and US are affected. Canada is not affected by it because I'm able to ship many shipments to Amazon, and I had no problems. I mean, now I don't have any more stock. I sent everything in, and really selling well. I'll show you later on. But these are the categories that are accepting right now, and maybe I need to zoom in a little bit. So currently, the categories Amazon is currently accepting are follow: baby, health and household, beauty and personal care, which is supplement, all the stuff, groceries, industrial and scientific, and pet supplies. I understand baby, health and household because things, like whatever toilet paper that everyone freaking about. Beauty and personal care is a lot about maybe shampoo, things about supplement, stuff like that, which is I understand what people need. Groceries as well, pet supplies, and now the only thing is industrial and scientific. Industrial scientific is important because a lot of things that you will need for your equipment or tools that you need to be able to work in your home or to be able to set up something. So it's important to have it. It's kind of construction tools. It's very important. So I think these are only the ones that are accepting right now. And also, not all the products in these categories qualify as essential. So even if you have pet supply, maybe you have, I don't know, something, I don't know. Oh, you know what? The ones that alarm system for your gates, like you basically have alarm system for your gates to not let the dog out or something, maybe that you're not allowed to send them. So not everything that you can or that you can send, only the essentials. And I understand why they're doing this because they want to make sure they'll be able to deliver the good stuff or the people that need the most to them first. Now, how many sellers selling allowed? So this is the categories that you only can send. And while many Amazon sellers selling multiple Amazon 27 physical product category, many will still be out of luck not selling the 6 allowed. How many sellers selling allowed product categories? These are 17% in baby, 20% health and beauty, health and household, beauty 20%, 12% in groceries, and 9% industrial and scientific, and pet 15%. Now, any shipping plan that you had before and was open and you just created it and you're basically waiting, this is your okay. But anything creating after that, March 17, is not going to be good. So what happened is some people knew about this stuff the day before and they created multiple shipping plans ahead of time. So out of caution, I actually did my supplement and I'm able to create shipping plan. I'm able to send product. I just sent another 300 units yesterday. And yesterday, I sent one on Monday, 300, and I sent another 300 this Friday, and I'm going to send another 300 next week. But I was able to do it, and I created 5 shipping plans ahead of time. Just paranoia. I don't think I should have done that, but it's okay. The ones that I had before and they were opened, like I have 2 things that I shipped in, and they were open. I was able to ship them in, no problem. But I couldn't create a new ones for them. So yes, you will be able to get hurt with that a bit. Amazon FBA can use other methods of fulfillment. Now, the only thing that you can do is basically by FBM fulfilled by merchant. So if you have a product, you need to fulfill it yourself, or use a 3PL, or use a third-party fulfillment center. Now, let me get back and see my face, and let's talk about that a bit. So FBM, basically, you have FBA, which is basically send the product to Amazon, Amazon ship them, and you have the FBM, which is you have the product at home, and you list the product on Amazon, and once you get the order, you'll be able to ship the product. That's your best bet right now. Or you ship the product to the fulfillment center, they'll be able to do it. Now, fulfillment centers or third-party fulfillment centers, a lot of them I contacted, or some of them I contacted, and they're not able to do it anymore because they don't have enough staff, so you might be out of luck. So the best thing maybe you can do is doing it by yourself. Now, I have never done FBM with US myself, but FBM in Canada, I have done a lot of it. Now, the difference between, and please correct me if I'm wrong, anybody there. FBM in Canada, if I list a product and if I get it sold, I confirm the shipment, and I take the address that they give me, and I will go to Canada Post or us, we have only Canada Post is the cheapest. I go to Canada Post, I create the shipping label, and I just ship it with Canada Post. That's it. Now I have an account in Canada with Canada Post. I can do it online, and I'm good to go. Now, for the US is different. List the product, put it as an FBM, and once you sell a product, you're gonna get in your Seller Central unshipped products. You go ahead and click that. It's going to bring you, hey, the address, and also you can purchase the shipping from Amazon themselves. We don't have that feature in Canada, but you guys, you have it. So you'll be able to buy the shipping labels from Amazon themselves. So they're gonna tell you how much the Amazon fees, and also you can create the shipping label. The shipping label is very easy. You're gonna go ahead, click buy shipping labels, and then you're gonna put the measurement of the product, the size of the product. You're going to put the weight of the product, and you'll be able to specify if you want what kind of shipping you want. Is it standard? Is it fast shipping? Is it whatever, express, whatever you need? And you do that, and that's it. So when you get the product, you need to package it. Make sure that when you put the weight in the shipping labels, or when you're creating your shipping label, make sure the weight includes the product, the packaging also. So usually I have, for small products, I have those bubble envelopes. I put them in, fold them if they can fold them. For a video game or something like that, you can fold them and take the measurement and weigh it exactly. And you'll be able to print the shipping label, put it on, and then ship it, and done. Now, how you ship it, you can go yourself, drop it to UPS or whatever you want, or you can call them and they can come and pick up from you. Now, I'm not sure for one unit they'll be able to come and pick it up from you, but all my shipment, like 10 boxes that I ship all the time. Every week I used to ship almost 10 boxes, big boxes, and they come and they pick it up from me right away from home, and I'm good to go. So that's how you would do it, as shipping from home or FBM. Do that. I think it's a little bit more hustle. Do it. I have my products still, the one in supplement, already in Amazon, and I'm actually thinking if it runs out of stock, because it's not available. They're like be in stock in the first week of April, and I'm still able to. I'm selling, but I'm still talk to my supplier, tell them, hey, can you do FBM? If I get orders and I have an FBM listing, are you able to do it? Because that's the first time I run out of stock. I didn't expect that much surge in sales. So it was really cool to have it, but let me show you the sales, and then I'm gonna go a little bit more news, and we'll get to it, and then I'm gonna answer all your questions, guys. So I'm gonna share with you. I know. Look, I could have went and just put my sales, whatever, in the Facebook group. I don't think, because some people are suffering, and I don't think it's good. I'm suffering as well, so don't think I'm showing you this. Hey, this guy making it. No, I'm hurting a lot with my other products. They're almost to zero, which is everyone has. So I cannot complain about that. But I'm just telling you this to know what recession-proof products, what's not, whether things are doing well or not. Now, I'm talking about recession as if I am as if I'm a financial advisor, or as if I know what the hell is going on. I don't know if recession or not, but I'm just saying, if in hard times comes in, these are the things works. I always used to preach about toys. Why? Because toys, they sell no matter what happens. If you have birthdays, you don't have birthdays, kids need toys all the time. So I always say toys is good. So these are the sales. Oh my God, I'm like 100. Look at the sales, how they really spiked up, almost 50% up, very. Okay. So really spiked up very well, and it's really good, surging. Now, this is the Canada Retail Online Arbitrage only, and I send product. Is actually the sales are coming on Amazon. It's more than Prime Day, which is really crazy. Now, let me share with you this product, the supplement. I really never say never, as we say. The only thing saved my behind is supplement, and that's really a good thing. Not a big surge, but look, I mean, here I run out of stock here. I'm running out of stock. I had no stocks at all, only had 10, some returns, some whatever, and they came back. Then I came back here, but you see the sales. I'm not available in stock. So if I'm in stock, like what happened is when you ship your product, say, hey, it will be available in the first week of this, or you'll be getting delivered this product in then 2 weeks. This is when that happens. Usually people are not going to buy from you. They're going to buy from someone who has it in stock. They're available, will be shipped within 2 to 5 days, right? Because now the shipping is being extended a little bit. There's no more 2 Prime days. Even the other products, you will see them now, they're actually having more shipping time. So what happened is, it's still 2 weeks and still people are buying. And I'm seeing people who are buying 5, 10 units at a time, which is crazy. So I can't imagine when I'm available in stock, how many I can sell per day. So this is what's happening, but this is the good story. But let me show you the bad and the ugly, and I'm going to show you only one, not much. And you'll see what I'm talking about when it's plummeted. Look at this. Nothing. Zero. Look how much we're selling. We're selling good. And look at here. Nothing. Empty. So this is the... And have other brands as well, which is the same thing. But hey, it is what it is. We're not going to panic. We're going to keep on. We still have stock. We have value. We'll be able to sell it when everything goes back to normal. The problem is because we'll receive from the media, we'll receive what's happening. We think it's the end of the world. We see the numbers are doubling from people who have COVID-19, and we think this is it. Guys, do not. I know it's very hard. Even for me to convince myself sometimes to say, do not think about it. Hey, it's going to end and all this stuff. But sometimes, even if you have all the signs that you know what's going on, you know what's happening, you know how much people are getting infected, when they're going to have a cure, when they're going to have a vaccine, when they have the antiviral, all this stuff, you know what's going on. But when you turn your head and you watch CNN or Fox and you see, and you know what? It's very crazy from the media to panic people that much. I mean, very panic people. 400% increase in infected people. Yeah, 400%. Yes, if you had 10 and then you had 40 people more, that's 400%. Why is 400%? It sounds like big. Just say 40 people more or 20 people more. So 1,000% more. I don't know, just crazy. And really, I feel it's disgusting. It's disgusting how they're using it just to put fear. Fear is good for you to stay home and take it serious because it's a serious thing, but not to put it to the way where, as if it's not going to pass, which is everything in the past. And the history has proven everything is past. So now we know the process from FBM. You got it. Now also other news, what's happening around Amazon sellers, and maybe some of you having the same issue. A lot of Amazon sellers are defaulting on their loans that they took from Amazon. Now, I feel very, very, very bad for those people, and I think Amazon should give them some relief from paying the payments, because they restricted people or sellers from sending products in. Some of them, they still have some units there, but they're not selling. But at this hard times, I think Amazon can say, hey, we can wait another month or something until they pay us back, because you cannot cripple the small businesses like this, and people are defaulting. Now, my friend Tim Jordan has he had a post about sellers funding, and something that I spoke to you guys about before. Is actually, if you switch your loan from Amazon to them, you will pay only the interest instead of paying the payment. So if you had, let's say, 100, your payment is $1,000 per every 2 weeks. Instead of paying the 1,000, you just pay the interest for now. They give you 3 months kind of ease for you to get your stuff together, and Sellers Funding do that. I have a link for it. It's an affiliate link. I never thought I will be able to use it, but I will leave it at the bottom. If you want to use it, go ahead and use it. I use them myself. I haven't used the relief or tell them, hey, give me 3 months. I haven't. I don't know if I haven't yet, or I'm going to do it or not. I'm not sure. But if you're really in that situation and you can buy yourself some time, go ahead and do it. Always, if there's ways for you to I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever you want. But if you be able to delay the time of you paying your bills or payment for a few months, that's going to help you because your savings will be able to go a little bit longer. So if you're able to do it, go ahead and do it, and you'll be fine. And if you don't watch the Seller Funding thing that I did last time I had a video, go ahead and watch it, please. It's really, really important. So that's the sad news about people are defaulting on their thing. And that's it. So that's all we talked. We talked about how Amazon versus COVID-19, how Amazon is recession-proof, why is one of the stocks that are really going up, the one the sales are surging. They have hiring more than 100,000 people. We're talking about the no shipment till April 5th and who's affected and who's not. I showed you the categories, the article. It's in the chat. At the same time, we're talking about how Amazon sellers are defaulting in their payment, which is really sad. Also, we talked about the FBA process and what you should do now. What you should do now is go ahead and still look for products and start a business. Be in control of your own destiny. And it's going to be hardships. It's going to be sometimes up and down, but you'll be in control. And I think is the time now to use is the best for private label. Find products, validate them, and also I believe now is the best time for you to rank your products because it's going to be very cheap to rank your product. Actually, we having clients that I'm actually urging for them to do the ranking right now. We're going to give 1 unit a day and just give it and start ranking for this product. So when everything ends, you'll be able to be in the first of the you'll be in the top of the first page and you'll be able to make the money. So do not let this opportunity go past by you, and do it. Is really is the best time. I'm also working with some clients for finding a product right now, and I'm still working on the program that I told you about last time, which is basically I'm gonna have 10 people only that I will be mentoring in a group setting. I will provide them with the product. I'll provide them with product idea. I'm not the fidget spinner or masks now. Real products that they can launch, and I will walk them through the whole thing from 3 months to 6 months. This is going to be around $3,000 to $5,000 because it's really a lot of work. I'm giving you a product. You're going to be making money, and I will give you all the resources that I have, my own resources to be able to do everything you want, like listing optimization, ranking, where I'm not going to pay for you for listing optimization, not going to include it, but you'll be able to buy it at a very high discount, and you'll be able to have all the resources that I have to build my product from A to Z. And I'm going to give you that. For sure, I'm going to be making money, but at the same time, you're going to be learning the whole process. I don't want to be just building a store for you. I want to build it with you so you learn how to replicate that later on. I don't want to be just build it for you. I can build it. So many people say, hey, can you build me a store? I can. You're going to charge you $10,000 for sure. And then you will need to give me royalty for every month. But I don't like doing it, even if I ask. But this is what it's going to take. All right. So do product research and start doing some doing some private labels. So that's what we're gonna do next week. Next week we're gonna start doing a small episodes of finding products and doing the whole process from Amazon. It's going to be a time for us to get together and be strong as a community. I think we need to have something to look up to, or something we look forward to, and meet other people, talk to each other, and do everything that we need. All right, this is it. That's all what I have for you. So now I'm going to go to your questions. So if you have any questions, let's go ahead. Let's do it. Let's see what we have. Nancy Parsons says shipping costs have tripled overnight. That's possible because now it's a lot of. I mean, I don't know how much went higher. I don't know how much been spiked. You said 3 times, which is really a lot, tripled overnight. But I understand it. They are under a lot of pressure. Everyone's using them right now. Everyone wants to get everything very fast and straight to their homes. They're having a big surge in sales online, as I said. So for sure, using that opportunity to have more priorities. So if they triple the price, they're going to limit how many people are able to sell non-essential things. But hopefully we'll go back down. Actually, when I just shipped it, we used USPS from my supplier to the Amazon, but I haven't seen tripled. I need to ask Megan about this. I'm not sure, but I will fill you in. But I don't think it went up though. But I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. So I cannot be a smart ass in this. Iris says, are you going to ship merchant fulfilled for your retail arbitrage product? Actually, as I told you, last Monday, I took because I have a lot of stock replenishable items that I have at home, that when I finish selling the things I have at home, I send more of the same product. So Monday, when I saw that happen with Amazon is restricting products to be shipped to Amazon, I thought .ca is going to be the same thing. So what I did, I took all the products, put them in boxes, and shipped them right away. I think they were around 9 boxes or something like that, and I shipped them and I was done. So I shipped everything in, and that's why the sales are really going up. I'm selling everything that I have. I don't think how long I have some product left, and I'll be done. I have another idea of I mean, I'm okay here, but for who are in the US, go ahead and do FBM. You have nothing to do now. If you're home, just fulfill by merchant. Make that money right now. It's like Christmas. I'm telling you, for toys and so on, it's like Christmas. Excuse me. All right, let's see what else we have. Order says, I feel like at this point, I'm nervous about starting a new product with COVID-19. Arbitrage may be more stable. Your concerns are really valid. Audrey, it's a lot of fear, a lot of things going on, and I don't blame you for it. But you need to look at the bright side, and there's always good things are happening, and good things are going to happen, and both of them have their risks. But I still believe private label, retail and arbitrage is very good for you to build capital, saved my ass many times. Retail and arbitrage, I'm very grateful for it, and I love retail arbitrage. I love it. Like every time my wife sees me go ahead and do retail arbitrage, she sees me in my life. Like I love the hustle. It reminds me of my old days when I always go find hustle. I love it. So yes, do whatever you have to do. I'm not going to pressure you to do private label or retail arbitrage. Do what you're comfortable with, but keep moving. Keep doing something. That's what I like about what you just said. Instead of saying, I'm not going to do anything about Amazon. It's like, you know what? I'm going to do retail arbitrage. If that's your comfort zone, go ahead and do it. But I want you to be doing something instead of just doing nothing, and this opportunity, the week is going to show up. The weakest person is going to show up. And this is the time we're going to see the sheeps. So don't be like it and think differently. And that's what entrepreneurship. What are you going to do else? That's the question I'm going to ask people. If you don't do this, what are you going to do else? You're going to save your money under the mattress? It's going to be devalued. Do something to get a little bit extra for your money. All right, Audrey, very good point. And just do whatever you have to, but I don't think there's a lot of fear. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't think there's a big difference. If you have private label, maybe if it's in decoration or something, maybe you can a little bit tweak your thing or think about how things are going to go. We can get more information. Now we don't have enough data or information from the CDC or from the government telling us what's going on or what exactly is going to happen. We never know. There's a lot of companies working on a vaccine, a lot of companies working on antiviral, and they're testing a lot. So we never know. After 1 month, all of a sudden, hey, we have the vaccine, or we have the antiviral medication, or whatever it is to stop it. So we'll see. If China did it, that means we can do it. We're not third world countries. We're a very, very advanced country. I mean, I'm talking we as if I'm American. I'm not. I'm Canadian, but it's the same health system. Maybe ours is a little bit better. Shipping costs are still the same for me. That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure how the shipping are. And I'm shipping with USPS. I know that. And my supplier didn't tell me there was increase. So maybe will tell me later, but I'm not sure. So Nancy Parsons, I don't know what's going on. If anybody has more information on that, please fill us in. If USPS really go ahead and triple their prices, and this is, I think, it's government owned USPS. So I'm not sure if they're allowed to do that. That's price gouging, maybe, but I'm not sure. I'm in the medical field, so I have been working a lot, but took this weekend off to take care of some pallets I bought up for sale. That's really awesome, Audrey. And actually, I salute you, and I salute everyone who's in the medical field, all the nurses, all the doctors, all paramedics, the police, the army, all of you. You're the only one who's in the front line of this disease, and you guys are helping us to control it, even that you're putting your health at risk and your family at risk. So I really, we appreciate you as a nurse. We appreciate you as being in the medical field, and I appreciate everyone who's being there, because honestly, they are putting themselves in danger for us. So we need to applaud them. We need to thank them for all their service, and we're gonna be in debt for them forever. When I saw yesterday, if you go ahead on YouTube and just watch how China dealt with the whole thing that happened in Wuhan and Hubei province, and you see how overwhelmed the hospitals and the nurses. It's really something very deep. And if you watch it, I hope we don't see that in the US. I hope we don't see that anywhere in the world. Even that Italy is hurting, even Spain is hurting, but we don't want to see that happening to our staff, because we had enough time to react. So I just salute you, and and thank you a lot. We thank you a lot. Pernell says 0 sales for last week and a huge order that's on the way that we are supposed to put in shops here. Now so many places say they are not opening the season, so we are quite worried about this. Yes, is going to be worrying a bit, honestly. It's going to be up. How many units per Nella, just to know. And worst case scenario, even if you were going to bring them to retail and they're not going to accept them, or they might not be in business anymore, you still have online, you'll be able to sell things. But it's going to be a lot of situations like that. I have a lot of orders, a lot of products that I'm actually in place waiting to come in, and a lot of money there. And I know I'm going to be sitting on them for a bit of time, or until we see how the news is going to come up. So I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. I am in home and kitchen. Chinese food says I'm in home and kitchen category. I'm seeing my orders drop 60%. It's plummeting. Too sad. Yes, it all depends on what product. You're not the only one. Even in our mastermind, we had people, and we are actually seeing a lot of big drop plummeting in sales. So yes, it's very, very, very hard, but it's gonna pick up. It's gonna pick up, guys. Even if it's gonna pick up right away, like boom up, it's going to be gradual. So everything slowed down. It's not gonna be V-shaped. It's not gonna be like we come back. It's gonna be up. No, it all depends how long we're gonna be in lockdown. But we're going down. It's gonna go up, trickle a little bit up, little bit up, little up, and then we're gonna go up, back up. So yeah, that's the only thing is gonna be. So instead of V is gonna be way, okay, linear a bit, not linear, kind of linear, gradual. Guys, a lot more eyeballs are hitting Amazon right now. A lot more people realize they can buy a lot of things, especially groceries. 100%, I agree with you. All this traffic that's coming in now, Amazon people who are not selling on Amazon anymore, and this that never saw. I mean, they don't usually buy from Amazon. Now they're gonna see, oh my God, Amazon is making a lot of sales. Oh my God, Amazon is making good service. Oh, I'm getting good product. I'm getting good groceries. I can do everything Amazon. After all this happens, what's gonna happen? Prime membership is gonna go high. More members, more sales on the platform, and who's gonna be the winner? Third-party sellers, which is, they are more than 50% of the whole sales for Amazon. So very good point. Very, very good point, Stoyan. I forgot about that. And a great, great point. This will become a habit for them, and they will keep coming back to Amazon for essentials even after the virus hysteria ends. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. Very, very good point. That's exactly what's going to happen. How many eyeballs on Amazon? How many people are purchasing things from Amazon? It's a lot. Think about that. Think about that. Doesn't mean the whole world is collapsing. Everyone of businesses are collapsing. That means Amazon is. No, Amazon is surging. Amazon is doing well, guys. Very well. So it's going to maybe take time. It's not going to be the same sales right away, but it's going to be a little bit slower. And also another factor, because I know a lot of you smart asses there, they're going to tell me about, hey, but if it's going to be a recession or it's going to be slowdown, some people are going to lose work or lose employment. Yes, it's going to happen. People are going to get laid off. People might not have work after all this is done, but the sales are still going to be good because less sellers are going to be, I think a lot of sellers are going to be scared, because the ones who are worried all the time when someone says Amazon changed this, Amazon changed that, oh my heart, whatever, these are going to be gone. So you're going to have a lot of field for you. So that's going to compensate. So less sellers, maybe a little bit lower demand, but you're going to be making the same kind of sales. Come on. Very good, Stoyan. You are point on point, my man. This time is perfect for new opportunities. So we are concentrating on this for the last week as we are in quarantine for 2 weeks more. Exactly, Pernilla. That's the mindset. This is the way you think about it. Do not lose your time. I'm not telling you just keep looking at things. Amazon. Take you some free time. Go play a game. Go watch a movie. Stay with your kids. Take with your family. But do not just make it as a habit. Have some time to think about building a business in disasters. And be a lion, not a sheep. Remember that. Just remember that. I sell medical supplies. My suppliers said all. I sell medical sales have gone up, but my supplier said all shipping rates have gone up and my shipping cost has tripled. Has anyone heard anything similar? Yes, for sure it's going to happen. They're going to take opportunity of this. They know that the world all looking at China, looking at their stuff, and they want to buy stuff. They want to buy medical equipment. The whole world is looking at China to buy medical equipment, to buy ventilators, to buy any medical supplies. So you're not the only one. So for sure it's going to go up. If something's going to happen, the same thing that the prices double up in Christmas, now in crisis, it's going to be tripled up. Don't forget, fewer airplanes, more restrictions at the border, a lot of things going to happen. So all that is going to bring the cost up. But at the same time, if you get it for a higher price, you'll be able to sell it at a higher price. Not give you the same price as you used to anymore. But that's very good, Nancy. You're actually in medical supplies, which is something that, tariff and also at the same time is challenging niche. because a lot of some issues, infringement, blah blah blah, and all this infringement and people complaints, hijackers, blah blah blah. But it's very 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 awesome. Do not think about look here. Chinese was the triple is crazy. Who cares? I mean, get multiple quotes. I'm not telling you be crazy and just pay what the price they tell you, but ask for multiple suppliers and see what happens. At the same time, the price is going to go up. I mean, I'm telling you, the product is not even available and sold 30 units or something. This is what I sell regularly, 25 to 35. And when I have in stock, I'm running a lot of PPC. When I say a lot of PPC, $200. Now I'm $50 I'm spending. A lot of people stop their PPC. And I'm actually considering today I'm going to call my partners and I'm going to tell them to stop the PPC for non-essential products because they're not moving. That's another thing. So if you make the money, why not? But ask multiple people. Shipping by air, yes, huge difference. By sea seems to be working as normal and with normal prices. That's awesome. I haven't done anything lately, honestly, so I cannot comment on that. And I was just busy with a few things, so sorry about that. Monica says, hello from UK. Hello, UK people. I hope you guys are fine. I hope you're safe. And I'm really sorry for hearing what happened in Europe, and especially in Italy. I know UK also, they're going with, what's called that? I forgot what it's called. Forget about it. I don't know what I was talking about. Let me see. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, I cannot get it. Where am I? Okay, here, perfect. All right. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Hey, hi, Monica, Joanne. Hey, Sad, when you made PPC optimization, I don't think I'll be able to do PPC optimization. Really takes a lot of data, a lot of work. This is something I will do only because PPC optimization takes a lot of work. I need to get ad reports. I'll be able to do live, and I cannot show my products with that, or I cannot show my ad reports with anybody. But maybe that's something I will do in the private Facebook group or the mastermind. I can show them how to do that. But online, I'm really worried about it, and I don't want to do it. I'm already putting myself in a lot of risk by showing you guys everything. And I just don't want to get in trouble. I remember when I first started all this stuff here 4 years ago, and I shared once my product and I got hijacked. People messed up my account and was really disgusting because I thought, hey, I'm cute, let me show everyone everything. But yeah, I don't want to do that, man. Optimization is very important, but we'll see. I might do some special rates for you at this specific time, guys, for consulting on everything. Maybe you can give lower price and you'll be able to have a session with me, and I'll be able to go through your own ad reports and optimization. Ginger said, Audrey, online arbitrage makes more sense now. Some stores may be closed or you may risk exposure, but definitely keep selling. 100%. I agree with you, Nancy. It's really good. I mean, I did it here. It wasn't a lot of people, but I don't want to put people in danger. I don't want people to misunderstand what I have and misunderstand what I'm offering or the mini course, and they go ahead and just start sourcing things. I don't want to do that. So 100%. Hey, man, I think this is a great opportunity to start working on private table. I think private table is very good. Ricardo, I understand private label. Yes, I think it's a very good way to do it right now. I think you should. I think people should. The only thing is going to happen now, people are going to be worried about spending the money. Now, if they have $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to spend, they might be now scared to spend that because of the uncertainty in the economy and uncertainty of what's going on. But I think it's the time. Monica says, I sell in sports and outdoor, and this month sales went up. And last week I had 2 days with over 1K when average is about 200. Have another order, and I don't know what to do as I cannot do ship to Amazon. So the only thing you can do is basically do FBM and I'll wait until April 5th, which is in 2 weeks. There's not much we can do in this situation, which is really sad, and very good that you sold that much. But hey, yeah, I see there's some people who are making money, some people are suffering, and I'm in between. I'm the one who's losing and also making money with the other one, which is, it is what it is. I don't know if safe to send the products to warehouse. Why wouldn't it be safe? You can ship into warehouse, doesn't matter. If you're worried about particles and fires to stay on them, they say only 4 to 12 hours. Some people say 2 days or 3 days, so it's not a big issue. Don't worry about that. I don't know. Safe. It's safe. I don't know where warehouse. I mean, are you talking about this or are you talking about third-party fulfillment center? Third-party fulfillment center will be fine. If you find good, trusted one, you'll be fine. We have a group of people that we have on. We have a big list in our files in the Facebook group that are about third-party fulfillment center. You can look at that list if you want. I agree with Stoyan. I had a partner in Canada that was trying to compete with a brick and mortar for a competitive product. After people get used to buying from Amazon, they won't stop. Exactly. Amazon is really, 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 when you get used to it, it's very hard. I mean, it's very hard to let go. It's very easy. You order it, after 2 days comes in. So it's you're right, Stoyan. I think the traffic that we're gonna get is gonna be the new members of Prime memberships is gonna increase. More people are gonna buy from Amazon. So this is gonna be a kind of blessings for Amazon. And I'm very please do not take it as I'm insensitive for other people who are suffering in this time. But I'm just showing you the opportunity, and you'll be able to pursue it or think about them. Do not think about the negative, think about the positive as well. That's the whole point. So please do not do that. If I wanted, I would be one of those people who just screenshot and put in the Facebook, look, my sales went up and all this stuff. I didn't want to. I want to be sensitive to people who are suffering. I don't want to do that to them. Okay, that's why. Joanne says, our sales for retail arbitrage highly depend on the buy box. I think a high percentage of sales are done through buy box, but at the same time, it's hard to win it. Correct? How can new sellers survive? I think you got it all wrong. I think your idea of you need to get the buy box only. Yes, you can get the buy box, is very important. But there's ways of manipulating it, or about how you buy the product right to make sure that you win the buy box, or rotate the buy box with other people. At the same time, you're going to use Repricer, and people can survive. How am I surviving? How am I making sales? Am I cheating the system? Am I a friend with Jeff Bezos? I'm not, right? So, and the sales are still good. So do not put this in your head, and do not make it as an obstacle. People who find a way out or finding excuses, the people who are not going to do well, because you're always going to find the negative things about the specific thing. I'm not telling you not to think about the good and bad. Think about the good and bad, but do not emphasize on the bad. Do not worry too much about the bad. Think about the positive and try to increase the positivity or the positive outcome of what you're thinking, instead of just thinking about negative. Look, this is the only thing with the problem. We are very good sellers. We are, as a human being, we are very good sellers. We are very convincing. We can sell ourselves the bad things. It's very easy to have a way out. It's the same thing. Like, I'd be very strong maybe in business and in Amazon. I can be very strong, and my mental is very focused. Hey, do this like a soldier. Okay, but when it comes to my weight, I can convince myself, oh, only one chocolate, it doesn't matter. Hey, I know, you know what, maybe a little pop. Hey, maybe I can take one this. I can convince myself it's not gonna hurt, right? I see there's a discipline, and this you need to have. I'm telling you, I don't have it, right? So that's the same thing. Do not convince yourself. When it comes to business, have a little bit more. For sure, health is very important. I'm not telling you, oh, I'm doing the greatest thing in the world. No, I know I need to worry about my health. I need to worry about my weight. But we are very good sellers and convincing ourselves. And also, other thing, when I used to tell people, now you're going to see working from home, it's very good blessings, because you'll be able to do things at your own term. And I love that. And I love it. Like, I really blessed to be able to do that from home, from my home. I just need internet. Like, that's what wasn't big change for us as sellers or who sells on Amazon, because we're used to it. I do all my meetings through Skype or Zoom. I'm used to be in YouTube. I'm used to have communication or communicate or do all my work through emails. So easier for me. For people who are making the switch from regular jobs to here, they're going to have some issues. And the same issues that I have is basically is too much of a mental stress, because where you eat, where you live, where you work, where you crap, where you use the toilet paper is the same place. So mentally is going to a little bit be stressful. And sometimes people deal with stress by eating, like me, or they're gonna do a lot of things. That's why a lot of people now saying in the media or in the news, if you read a little bit about it, say how people are gonna deal with the post issues they're gonna have by not socializing with people. That's a big step. That's a big barrier, because you used to see a lot of people, blah, blah, blah. Now you don't have it. You're alone. And that has mental implications on that as well. So that's one of the things why I'm just, see, I'm a good seller to sell myself why I'm gaining the weight. See, I can sell it. You're not supposed to do that. I know it's not the right thing, but I can sell it this way as well. But yes, it is a little bit of mental stress, but you need to deal with it right. And that's why I believe a lot of people who are selling very successfully and much, much more successful than me, they have an office or somewhere to go to, not as a front, not as people who, hey, come to my headquarters, you will see what I have. That's all show crap. I'm talking about regular people who have a regular office. They want to go make sure that they get off from home, go to the office, come back. That makes them more productive. That's what WeWork was there. That's why a lot of this office sharing things that happens a lot. All right. I know. Guys, if you have any more questions, please hit me up. And also have some questions here from the group and from YouTube I would like to answer. And I appreciate all of you who are here and who hit the like button already, right? You did, all of you, right? I believe you did, all of you. I think all of you did hit the like button, and let's rank up a bit. And honestly, I'm asking you for this just to make sure that if you hit the like button, Amazon, I'm always talking about Amazon, YouTube will be able to rank us a little bit better, and we'll be able to get a little bit better. And also the same time, if you hit the notification bell, so every time we come live, you'll be able to be the first one to listen to us. At the same time, you'll be able to be updated day by day. Joanne says, did you decide when mini course will be offered? It's supposed to be this week. I'm supposed to start with it with you live and explain it. But as I said before, I don't think it's the right thing to do right now. I'll wait until everything passes. Then I'll be able to. I don't want to teach you something that you cannot apply right now, because if I teach you something you're not going to apply, you're not going to apply it later on. I want to make sure you get it, information, and apply it. So now I think it's the best time for you to do a private label. So I'm going to offer a little bit of, I'm going to offer some live sessions of doing product research, doing sourcing, doing all the stuff, step by step for you guys, so you can help yourselves and, ask the questions live and have a place where we come as a community together, which is important. All right. My name is Chloe, she says. My name is Chloe. I am new to Amazon. I have few questions. One, if I don't have a brand registration, can I still do Facebook ad? Do I need to spend some time to build the audience first, then to start the Facebook ad? First of all, you don't need brand register to do Facebook ad. Facebook ad is by itself. It's a platform by itself. You can run Facebook ads to your product without having brand registry, because what you need in a Facebook ad, on your Facebook ad copy, you just need the link and you'll be good to go. You don't need to build the audience before you launch your product, but if you want to do it, you can as well. Number two, she says, does it against Amazon seller rule if you refund the customers to exchange the reviews, or as long as you don't ask for positive review is fine? You cannot ask them to leave a review. You cannot ask them in exchange for that specific discount they're giving them that you ask for a review. You cannot do that, but you can ask for a review. You can say, hey, please let us know about your feedback or how the product went with you. You can ask for that, no problem. It's not against Amazon term of service to ask for a review. Number three, she said, you mentioned that you found that is more effective to use the refund strategy than other discount. But during the product launch honeymoon time, does it help the product ranking well if you use the strategy of offering deep discount for giveaway? What's your opinion? Thank you. No, I think I said strategy, refund strategy. She's talking about when I launch my product, I do refund strategy. But at the same time, I told you I run 2 weeks of PPC to get the data. Then I can run my my launches according to the keyword that has the highest conversion or has the highest sales. At the same time, I'm not worried about the honeymoon period because there's other ways for you to respike or to get the honeymoon period again. And this is strategies, the high end that we share in our mastermind. So, but I cannot share it here because if everybody is going to use it, we're not going to be able to be effective. The same thing with super URLs. Super URLs are not as effective anymore because everyone and their mother are using it. So we want to make sure we are, I cannot share it because it just is going to devalue it. And actually it's very important for me to have it so you can spike the products all the time, but you can do it. You can get the honeymoon period again. I have only 3 more questions. Then I'm going to take some questions from you guys. So please leave your questions so I can get back to it. Today we're going to have a little bit more extended live Q&A just to make sure that, talk to each other and talk and answer questions. If there's something I can help you with that you can apply today, please. I'll be more than happy to do. Jonah says, I'm making a photo showing some screenshots of my reviews to put on my listing. I have the highest rated product in my niche, and I want to put the words best rated on Amazon in the photo. Is this going to get me into trouble from Amazon even this is true? It's a fine line, but hey, you're talking to a guy who's with a high risk tolerance. So for me, I would put it, but you want to make sure once you get this you have the best rated or Amazon choice, you're not going to be able to get it you can maintain it for the longest period of time if you really can make sales through that specific keyword. But if you don't have it anymore, you cannot claim that. So make sure that you check your product every day and do not make false claims. That's what I say. So just be careful about that. But there's other ways that you can rephrase that. High rated or best rated product on Amazon. There's other ways to do it. Third question says, hi, is it true we can put our account in vacation mode, and how do we do this? I have launched my first product Monday and I couldn't have happened at the worst time. I'm selling a bathroom product that's not priority, so doubt I'll make any sales, so I'll be doing PPC extra for nothing. You can do it in vacation. You can go to setting. You can go to account setting and you can put it in vacation. I think it's on the left side. I don't think you need to do that. All you need to do is just suppress your listing and you're good to go. So change the images or close your listing, and that's it. It's much better than putting in vacation. You're good to go. So that's the easier way of doing it. Number 4 and the last question from the sheet I have, then I'm going to get back to you guys. What's the best barcode option if I am just testing a product to see how it will do? I think you can go to Nationwide Barcode, third-party UPC code provider to test products. But once you know your brand and your product exactly, you can just buy GS1. It would be the safest way to do it. Do I still use Nationwide Barcode? Yes, I do. Do I use GS1? Yes, I do as well. But I use them strategically. That's what I do. All right. I'm going to wait for a little bit of questions, and I am going to answer them. But let me have a sip of water. Yeah, man. Oh, my God. I didn't cut my hair. The barber is closed, and I have my afros on. But, hey, I don't have hair anyways. But I go there just to pretend that I have some. Josiah says, thanks, Sad. As always, great info. Thank you so much, Josiah. You've been awesome. Josiah is one of my clients, and we're working for product together. It's really awesome, and he's very awesome to work with. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it, man. Doug says, hey, Sad, every crisis clean the market. We must focus on the solution, not in the problem. In my opinion, this is a big time to find big opportunity in the market. I applaud you for this, docs. Exactly, that's what I say. In every crisis, there is opportunity, and every crisis is gonna clean up the house from the sheeps, from people who are pretend to be expert at what they do. So for me, I think that's the best mindset that you need to have, and keep going. Do not just let it stop you. Just do not let it stop you. It says, sad you missed some comment just after the Jungle Scout link. Let me see. Da, da, da. Where's my link? Oh, shoot. You're right, huh? You're right. All right. Nancy, okay, for me. Okay, let's see here, because I saw. Okay, this is from next week's build funnel and chill. Okay, yeah, you know what? This didn't come into me fast. I don't know what happened. For me, the next 2 weeks are build funnels and chill. That's awesome, Iron Man. Iron Daniels, really Iron Man. I called you, Aaron Daniels. That's really awesome, man. I wish I know how to build funnels. I actually didn't have. I have a guy who does them, but I wish I knew how to do all this stuff. I just have so many things I need to think of. So, but they're really great. Instead of Netflix and chill, he's build funnels and chill. I'm telling you, people are the geeks now. They're making good stuff, making comeback, like the Big Bang Theory. The geeks is the new cool, man. That's awesome. I'm not saying a bad way. Trust me, okay, Aaron. I'm geek myself. And I'm not calling you geek. What the hell I'm talking about? But hey, I'm just talking. Whatever. Just forget it. Hey everyone. Juan, good. Here it says, also here in the US, you can order free shipping supplies from the USPS website. Boxes, padded envelope, they ship it to your doorsteps for free. I use the padded flat rate envelope. Yes, 100%. 100% is good. Also use Pirate Station, yeah, to do your shipping labels. But USPS, you guys in the States are having a big thing. You don't need to pay for anything. Us, we have to pay for everything. And we pay for everything, supplies, everything. So Canada that's the the negative. Because of the bar, it doesn't matter the weight of the package. It's always roughly 775. Yes, they have this specific boxes. They stay the same size no matter what. I mean, you just fit whatever in it. It's going to be a flat rate. I called a few other suppliers just to see why we're changing for shipping at this time, but I didn't actually call the shipping companies. Yeah, call the shipping company, see what happens. USPS has shipping supplies as well, or they did last time I shipped RA from home. Yes, that's what you use, UPS from Amazon. So you can buy the shipping labels from Amazon themselves as well. But as Aaron says, if this is lower prices, that's why you need to find get multiple codes, and you'll be able to get better pricing. Let's see. Sad. Chinese would say, sad. There is a product with Jungle Scout good sales number and low competition, but it's hard to make differentiation for this product. What's other question if I choose to proceed this product? I can't tell you anything without me knowing the product. I really cannot tell you anything. And you got to be careful. A lot of times I see people tell me, hey, this product is awesome. Then we come and validate it. Just doesn't make sense. Hey, there's every product has differentiation. Actually, Josiah, who's one of my client who we talked about him. He actually, we had a product. He thought there was no way of differentiating the product, but then we were able to look at a few things and we were able to come up with kind of a differentiation that's going to help us. So every product has a differentiation. I don't believe there's no product none. Maybe you cannot find it because your eyes are not trained or you're not used to it. But seek help. I'm not telling you go buy my coaching. We have coaching one-on-one. Go ahead and get one session. Validate the product. Save your money better than doing it, and then it will be a bigger cost. It seems everything in the medical field has hiked up. Everyone's going to use this opportunity. Everyone. Nancy says, "Sir, thank you for not hyping every bit of bad news to your advantage for likes and views. The stuff sends me anxiety through the roof." Yes, you're not the only one. Everyone has anxiety, and I feel you guys. I'm not here to fool you or use you or whatever it is. I don't want to do that. It's not gonna be helpful for me. It's not gonna be helpful to my character. It's not gonna be helpful to you. And what's the point? If you wanted the hype, there's all of them are there. You have all the channels. The big ones are all there. All of them gonna tell you the dream. They sing you a song. They're gonna give you the best 6 steps to get your sales back up. All this stuff they're gonna do. Other people telling you coronavirus, blah blah blah, this and that. Everyone is doing it right now, and it is what it is, man. Everyone and their own morals and their own ethics, and my morals doesn't accept it right now. I cannot do it. I always been this, and I will never change it. It seems everything in the medical field has spiked myself. Okay, we've seen this. What else we have? Arbitrage, Harley. Okay, I think I answered everything, right? We don't need them. Oh, no, actually, how come these questions, they come right now? We're already scared. We don't need them. Sensationalizing the news. Yes, sensationalizing. That's a big word, Nancy, for me. Speak English for me. Nikos. Hey, Nikos, how you doing, man? Long time, man. Wow, I haven't seen you for a long time, Nikos. I remember you. Hello from Greece. Hello to you, man. I'm thankful to be a part of this giant family, so we will be there for each other and support one another. 100%. That's why yesterday when I met with the team, I was like, listen, let's go ahead and do something for the community. I was thinking about it the past few days. I don't want to just jump into conclusion, but I think that's the best thing to do. I don't even watch the news, just checking the World Health Organization once in a while. Fear sells well, unfortunately, so the media takes advantage of that. 100%. Scarcity, scare tactics works a lot, and that's why times of fear is time people making money, and you can use it to your own advantage. I mean, even it says, when people are greedy, be fearful. And what's that? Be greedy when people are fearful, and be fearful when people are greedy. Right? What else we have? Hey, man, I think the great opportunity to start working on private label. Order online arbitrage may make more sense now. Some stores may be closed, or you may risk exposure, but definitely keep selling. 100%. I think I answered all the question here. Let me see if there's anything I missed. We are all geeks. Yeah, we're all geeks because we're staying here. We're doing all the stuff. Buyer ship for shipping. Yeah, buyer ship for shipping is really good. Layla wants a shout out. So Layla, my baby, my love. Layla is my daughter. Thank you for watching, baby. Subscribe, hit the like button, baby. Thank you for watching, Layla. And Nuna, how you doing, Nuna? Nuni is my other daughter. Her birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday to my daughter. It was really awesome, cute to have them. And thank God we had no shortage of toys. I had a lot of toys, and they had time. So big shout out to Layla and Nuna. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I think we have the end of today's session. I hope was helpful to you. I hope you guys do not waste your time on only media and scarcity. Go ahead, make your own money, find opportunities in those times that are really hard. There's always opportunity in crisis, and this is one of the things. This week, we're going to start doing some private label kind of tutorials, mini ones. I'm not going to do very much in details like last time. I did a lot of details, but nothing happened. I mean, it was very hard for people to watch. So I'm going to do it nicely and nice, and then I'm going to give you a live Q&A, so you can ask me any question. I'll be able to answer you in the fly, and we'll be more communicating. So I will start a little bit. I'm thinking about doing a little bit of tutorial, then Q&A, and keep going this way. And we can get it all done. It's going to be live, so we can get together. I can do it pre-recorded, but I don't want that. I want to get live with you guys. I want to have all of us. We have stay community, be strong, help each other, support each other to pass through this crap that we're living in. And I cannot say I appreciate you. I love you. And I really appreciate everything that you have done. And guys, thank you so much. And be strong for yourself. Be healthy and be strong for your family. I appreciate you, and have yourself a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. Take care, everybody.